Real trust is built at eye level. Not in your inbox, not in your newsletter, not in your talking points, at eye level. And notice that I did not say eye contact. Eye level is bigger than eye contact. Eye level is presence. It is leveling with another human being, meeting them where they are at their height in their world, understanding their problems. What does eye level look like in your district, with your families and your communities right now? It can be the message that you send to your team or to that one person where you tell them, I see what you carried this week. Even if you physically cannot make eye contact with someone because you're working remotely. It's beyond that. At its core, eye level is 3 words. I see you. And before you leave this room, you're going to use it in 3 ways. On yourself, with the person next to you, and on every decision maker who is deciding right now whether to trust you. Every trustworthy leader that I've interviewed, elite athletes like Rafa Nadal, the late Pope Francis, the King of Spain, they all did one thing. No matter the cameras or the security protocol, they did one thing that made them magnetic. They really looked at you fully. That's presence. So what has happened to us as human beings? We're all talking to each other like this. And you're seeing the younger generations come up. I mean, they really, they can be seated next to one another and they're interacting this way. You know this for a fact. We are losing our human ability to truly hold each other's gaze. You know, researchers at McGill University conducted a study as recently as 2023. Do you know what percentage of the time we actually look at each other in the eyes during an in-person conversation? Less than 4% of the time. 3.5% of the time. And we are losing the ability to do this as human beings. So what we're about to do, a full 60 seconds of mutual eye contact, is perhaps something that you haven't done in a while. Let me tell you what's going to happen, okay? Can I get a minute of silence, folks? So research by Keisler and Leader found that people who meet your gaze are rated as more trustworthy than those who look away. So I'm going to walk you through what's going to happen. This will feel uncomfortable. In the opening seconds, you'll start laughing. You already started doing it. We haven't even begun the exercise. And sometimes it can read as, I'm being judged. Researchers Wisner and Mulaneva and Hayatan found that it sets off a mild threat response, a quickened heart, self-conscious thoughts. I want you to stay with it because that's real. Then something magical is going to happen. You're going to start to relax into it. And you're going to see the transformation happen in real time with the person next to you. So this is what we're going to do. I need absolutely no talking. You're going to find a partner in your table, the person to your right, okay? Find a partner. Everybody partner up in your tables, okay? Who does not have a partner? Can you raise your hand? Can you come up and be my volunteer, please? Let's give her a big round of applause. So let me give you an incentive, folks. There's more than 1,000 people in this ballroom. A staring contest this size is likely a first in INSPRA history. In a world of screens, we're about to prove that real connection still counts, and you are the proof. But we need to do this for a minute without talking. It's going to require a lot from this room, but I believe in our collective ability to do this. If there is talking or laughing, I'm going to have to restart the clock, and we're going to be here all day. Okay? So I'm going to get a 1-minute clock going. Sync up with your partner. Mark, I need some eye contact music. Okay, folks? Okay, no talking. Time starts now. We did it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, do you feel the buzz in this room right now? Yes. Who cried? Can you raise your hand? Who cried? Who teared up? I teared up, yeah. Okay, I want you to stay with this feeling, what we just experienced, okay? This is not an algorithm, this is not a deep fake. Researchers at NYU found that teams with higher brain synchrony, brains literally in sync, perform better collectively. Real trust is built at eye level, and you just proved it. What we just built in 60 seconds is what organizations take months and millions of dollars to manufacture. And here is your assignment. The minute you walk out of this ballroom, this conference becomes your practice field. So make eye contact. Hold the gaze of every single person that you meet today, the colleague, the presenter, the person pouring your coffee. And when you fly home, it's the front office, the board meeting, the cafeteria. I promise you the world will open up to you in the best of ways. Your biggest competitive advantage is not your tech stack or your comms platform. It is the fact that when the hardest day comes, you can look at the person next to you and know there's a real soul behind that title. Someone who has your back, who you can lean on. That is real trust.